Well, I just thought I would come out here for a little bit today and kind of just enjoy being out here. Sometimes I'll get a little uneasy just sitting at the house there in town, and I get an itch and just want to come out here. So it's about 6:30 in the evening, and the sun is already down over the trees, so there's not a lot of direct sunshine right here. But I just want to come out here sometimes and, you know, just enjoy being out here. So, but I thought I'd come out here and maybe pull a few weeds out of the garden and try to keep up with that and just check on how the garden's doing, because we've had quite a bit of rain. Quite a lot of rain and heavy rain, so hoping that'll come to an end here pretty soon maybe, but I don't know. I've also been trying to get into editing my videos a little bit better. Usually I just use Windows Movie Maker, you know, 2012, the newest edition, and I can edit a 30-minute video in, you know, 15 or 20 minutes that way. And it's acceptable. I mean, that's how, you know, I've done all my videos so far. But I have Sony Vegas Pro 13. I have, you know, Power Director. I've got 2 or 3 different really expensive video editing programs. I didn't buy them, but I have them. So, I'm going to try to get into using Sony Vegas Pro 13. You can do a lot of stuff with it. I've seen a lot of good videos using that, so I'm going to try to maybe make my videos a little higher quality, but we'll see how that turns out, because it's pretty difficult. There's a pretty steep learning curve, so it'll get better and better though, hopefully. So let's take a look at the garden. Okay, so our sunflowers have gotten quite a bit bigger. I'd say they're about 2.5 feet tall now, and they've, you know, bushed out quite a bit. So they're doing pretty good. Let me go down here and check on that one. Well, that one that was kind of wilted over, it might be pulling out of it, so I guess we'll see how it does. That one's really ate up. And like I said, I'm not going to be spraying no pesticides or anything like that. So if it, you know, if it makes it, it makes it. If it don't, it don't. So this little broke over one is still hanging on. So I'll just leave it alone. Rest of them are doing okay. And the corn, it's doing pretty good. There's a couple of them that didn't germinate, but I guess that's okay. A lot of rocks. I guess I should have done this after I pulled some weeds. It would have looked a little better, but I like to look at this just as soon as you guys get to look at it. I don't come over here and check it out first or anything like that. So cucumbers are doing good. They've gotten quite a bit bigger. Pole beans are coming right up. I got to get their fence in here pretty soon. Tomorrow I think we're going to have another sale. So I probably won't be able to come out tomorrow, but the next day, probably, you know, Tuesday, weather permitting, I'll come out here and try to get that done. There's a few of these pole beans that haven't come up yet, but there's still a couple that are you know, fairly small. So hopefully a few more of them will come up. If they take too much longer, I'll probably go ahead and just poke another seed down in there. And then if, you know, 2 come up, I can always just pull 1 out. Tomatoes are just thriving out here. They're doing really good. There's not one of them that's sickly or messed up in any way, so they're doing real good. And the stalks have gotten a lot fatter since they've been out here too. So I got to get the tomato cages on those pretty soon. Okay, let's see. Oh, we got some more. Yep. We got a lot more onions coming up. A lot more. Almost all of them, I would say. So that's pretty good. And then through here are green peppers. They're still kind of small, but they're getting some size on them. I remember from last year, the green peppers they grow kind of slow, so we'll give them some time. The sweet banana peppers looking really good. None of them are sickly or anything. Something's kind of snacking on them a little bit, but I don't guess that'll hurt much. Alright, let's see here. Alright, carrots. Not all of them have come up yet, but there's quite a few that are peeking their heads out. Yep, quite a few. Okay, so that's good. Let's see, what did we have here? We had okra here. Let's see, I don't see any okra just yet. I don't think that's one. Huh. I don't know if that's one or not. Huh. Well, I don't see any okra yet, so we'll just move on. There's a squash, but I think it's the only one. Nope, there's one. It's kind of puny. I might have to put some more squash seeds in, I don't know. And then these onions are all doing really good. And our leaf lettuce, or not leaf lettuce, our iceberg lettuce, looking pretty good. Getting a little bushier. Now, since there's no direct sunlight right now, the colors are looking kind of weird to me. Hopefully they come out okay, and I'll try to use a little bit of color correction. I don't see any strawberries yet. So I guess that's it. It's doing pretty good. A few of the things I think are not coming up, but I'll give them just a little bit more time. And if they're not up by the end of this coming up week, if they're not up by about Friday, I'll just go ahead and poke some more seeds down in the ground. So, because it doesn't make any sense to me, you know, if all the squash was coming up, you know, that one's pretty good size, to not have any of the other ones even really coming up. Alright, so that's it. Just thought I would, like I said, come out and check on the garden a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and head back home now and edit this up, and hopefully the finished product you guys appreciate. And let me know in the comments whether or not the effort was worth it or not. Let me know if you liked the new intro and ending. If you liked the old one, you know, maybe you liked the first one I ever did. Let me know what you guys like, and that's what we'll keep doing. See ya.